Hi guys, Namaskara, Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Madhurya. If you're not, welcome back. I hope you're all very safe during this merry season around the world. And Merry Christmas, and I'm going to wish you a Happy New Year coming further. So yeah, this video is because couple of you messaged me on Instagram, I think because of my previous video, and asking me a few doubts about masters. And I thought, why not make this a series, because I just love talking to you. I cannot get enough. So that's why I thought I can make this series. And yeah, if you like it, or if you have your personal experiences, please comment down below and let me also know. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm not going to waste your time anymore. So let's get on started with this video. So yeah, before I get started with this video, one thing I want to put out there is yes, Nano, I am a 2020 graduate from University of Southern California. I did my master's in electrical engineering and majoring in computer networks. So that's about me, and yeah, let's get started about this video. So top one thing to consider if you're doing masters on them, you need to have a reason behind it. So the reason can be, it is so important to decide on the reason, because although it'll help you narrow down your college, it will help you narrow down on the investment you want to make on this college or anything of that sort. So it can be, the reasons can be as ambitious as you want to open a startup in the Silicon Valley, or you want to work for one of the fan companies, or you want to or it can be as easy as, I want to visit America, and now that tourist visas are very difficult, you can actually try getting an F1 visa. So it can vary depending on what your personality is. It can also be like, ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. It can be anything. So you will have to take that time and space and think, what is the major reason behind doing your masters. So it can be for the experience, like I'm just putting out a few things, but it is definitely a personal choice you make. Now why this becomes important, it's because if you have a correct reason, or if you've spotted the reason right for you, you will be able to narrow down on so many things. Maybe the college, maybe the lifestyle you want to lead in the next 2 years or 1.5 years, or whatever your duration of stay in the United States is. So if you consider all of this, then I would definitely say reason is the number one thing you need to think before coming and doing masters. Second thing to consider is the cost. Now definitely masters is sort of an investment that you make, so the cost or the budget you allocate for this will also help you determine what college you want to go to and what is the lifestyle that you're going to be leading for the next 2 years. So this again becomes crucial and important, because if you know the amount you want to be spending, or if you know your limitations, or if you know what is the priority that you have in terms of cash, then that will help you on deciding the college, and it'll also help you throughout the process, because now you can see the INR to dollar ratio is a lot, and your process of investments doesn't start just with just for the tuition fee, but it starts from paying for your application process, starts from GRE ಇಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು application ವರೆಗೂ. ಹಾಗೆ you need to pay for your flight tickets, ಎಲ್ಲಾನು you have to spend from your pocket, and tuition fee alone can be expensive if you go to a private private universities. Now the third thing is, of course, United States is not a very easy place to come and settle and get a PR. Of course, so for other countries, their options you have are, they can provide you a PR very easily, much easier than how it is for the current process in United States. In Yabaglu visa bagay, there's always some sort of a confusion, and there is some sort of agitation sometimes amongst the students, because of the instability that you might call. I wouldn't say too much. It is very unstable, especially if you choose a STEM course. You obviously have the 3 years extension that you can apply for and still work and get the experience of working in the United States. But if you're looking for a long-term stay, or if you want a PR in this, then it's probably I wouldn't say it's a very easy process. And if you're on the F1 visa or on the H1B visa, there are very strict and stringent rules that you need to follow. You cannot just earn passive incomes however you want, right? So all that are very, very strict, and the rules are very, very strong here, so you cannot break anything of that sort. So that's about my third thing. Now the fourth thing I want to talk about is definitely family, that missing feeling. And you have to be very independent. You have to manage your chores, you have to manage your studying, you have to manage your grades, you have to manage your work, and you have to manage to live alone in a far, far country. And of course, for most of us, I think homesickness just comes around it, but you will learn to adjust to it. It's not something that is, that has to be kept in mind all the time, but you will definitely face homesickness. You will have to be ready to do all the chores, from cleaning the bathrooms to taking care of the house entirely by yourself and everything. The process you will definitely enjoy. I'm not saying you won't, but these are the things that you need to keep in mind, because when you come to United States, people have this notion that you're just going to party, you can attend these parties and all that, but no, it's definitely not true. That is just the too much rosy part of it, but it's not. You have to do a couple of other chores. And the other most I don't really like this part is because I'm very, very far from my motherland, right? So every time I have to visit my family, it takes a lot of time. Of course, it's not like Bengaluru na Mysore hogi, I can come back easily, right? So it's not that. So there is a travel that takes place, and there's a lot of, of course it's expensive. So once, if I have to go and come back, the round trip costs me around easily 1 lakh agate. It costs me around like 1 lakh. So sometimes the most expensive ticket I've paid is 1,30,000 or something for the to and fro during the December period. So this happens, and it is expensive, right? So you need to consider that as well. So you are far away from your family, you're working all by yourself, or you're fending for yourself, cooking for yourself, studying, the pressure of grades and this competition and all of that. You need to be able to withstand it. So that is the next consideration I'm going to put forth, because it's definitely not going to be very rosy. At least the first 2 years you come here and start learning to be independent. So the last thing on my list is going to be weather. Now it is, of course, United States, that you can see of different weathers like fall, spring, winter, rainy, everything. So I've stayed in California for most of my stay here. So it's always mostly sunny, and it's just very little cold early December and January, February times early. But in the other parts of the United States, it's not the same, right? So it's a vast land, and you can see that so many of the other states are actually snow, and it's always snowing, and it's not sometimes it's not very good for your health, or you can't go out because the harsh winds, it freezes, adella aagta irutte. So of course idu enak important agutte andre, if you have a college in mind and you're not able to go to that college because you have some medical condition, and because of that it's going to affect andre, only then of course it's going to happen. Otherwise it's really not that a major thing that's going to affect you. But yeah, that's about it. So this was my experience telling out loud, and what I thought was very essential for you to know before you did masters here. So if you know, or if you have some other considerations, please do let the viewers know in the comment section, and please do let me know, of course. Any personal experience or anything that would help any of the viewers watching this is definitely welcome. And if you were made it so far, thank you so much for watching this video. It means the world to me. And of course, do not forget to subscribe, okay? Because I just love talking to you guys, right? So ta-da! Until next time. And if you really miss me, then you can just definitely follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is this. So yes, and I'm going to see you soon. So take care. Bye bye. Love you all.